So guys, I'm kind of going off the last video because I have a lot more to say right now, and this is going to be good. The world we live in today, I am telling you full well. Like, let me start off by saying this. Do you guys really think and believe people want you to live in bliss, happiness, prosperity? Like, do you actually think most people around you want this for you, are happy for you, are on your side, are on your team? Do you really think this? Do you guys really think this? Now, when it comes to me, I'm not oblivious. I'm not stupid enough to think that is the truth, because it is not. There is a lot of miserable people in this world. And I don't wish they were miserable. And I don't wish them misery. I wish they can work through the things that they can work through to get better, to do better, to be happier, to be what they want to be. But since there is so much misery in this world, the world wants you to be miserable just like them, with them. Your shine, your glow, your success, your good looks, your everything just, sickens them to death. Eats them alive, eats their carcass. And it's because they're living in misery, not doing enough about it. You have to do something about it. There's no point in living in misery, being mad at others and all this stuff. There's no point. There's really no point. You should anger yourself and want to do things yourself. Like Dragon Ball Z character, get more powerful, bro. Really get yourself up and get going. Focus on your life. Be like a damn David Goggins. Do the things you have to do. David Goggins came from an abusive home. Dad beat the hell out of him and his mom and everything else. There's no excuses. That's the worst of the worst. He was overweight, he was fat, enough was enough for this guy. The guy lives damn outside running the roads. David Goggins is on another wavelength, another level completely, because he didn't make excuses. He ran when he had to run. That guy had demons, and guess what? He ran them off. You can run off your demons. I ran off my demons in the gym when I was 19, 20 years old. Running away from the misery that the girl in the past put me through. I'm running my ass off, bro. I'm getting jacked. I'm getting fit. I don't care. This shit is not going to stay attached to me. This dark cloud over my head is not going to stay attached to me. I'm going to get after it. I'm going to do something about it. More of you have to do something about it. Really get after it. This is my advice to the miserable people in this world. Not that it's you, and you might be. Some of you might be, I don't know. But you have to work through it. There's no shame in being in a bad place, in a dark place, being miserable. There's no shame in that. But there is shame in choosing to continue to live in it, take things out on others, belittle others, talk down on others, when someone's doing something good. Lying, backstabbing, just living in your misery and doing all that piss shit. There's no point in it. You have to get yourself up. You have to do things in life. You have to be productive. You got to be busy. You got to do things. You got to work yourself out of that stuff. You can work yourself out of that stuff. I done it. And you can too. And the work don't stop. You have to keep working. You have to keep growing. You have to keep evolving. You got to keep going. Let the miserable people continue to live in their misery. I used to live by some woman. I couldn't play a song in my damn old apartment. She called the cops on me 3 times. She would literally come right up to my door and listen like this to see if she could hear music and then call the cops on me. Like, because it was like past 10 o'clock. It's not like I'm blowing the roof off the place. That is what a miserable person would do. I was furious at this woman, bro. I was calling her straight up. Like, I was like yelling at this woman. And the cop was like, he was like, oh, whoa. Like, he was like intimidated. He's like, stop. Don't say that. But I was like, he knew this was not right. He knew that this was unfair. But he had to show up. Those old, miserable, cranky people just looking to just try to ruin whatever you're doing. Too many people in the world are like this today. I'm telling you, bro, you like, if you're doing positive things, people, like, they don't want you to be that. They don't want you to be an inspiration. They don't want you to be a role model. They don't want you to be anything. They want you to be below them. And bro, they're at ground zero. That's where haters come from. They come from the bottom. Haters don't come from the top. Haters don't come from people who's above you. It comes from below you. They are below you. If they're hating on you, if they're focused on you, they're below you. It's what it is. No? Yes. But they'll say otherwise. They'll think otherwise. And it's disgusting. Despicable. But we can't tell them this. Oh, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world if we tell them the truth, isn't it? It always is. They don't want you to look good. They don't want you to be good. They don't want you to get bad chicks. They don't want you to have a great crew of friends and you're laughing and having a good time and they're just, oh. They don't want this for you. They don't want you to live high flying. They don't want you to be surrounded by good company. Bro, I've had such hateful people in the past to the point where we could have been good friends, but they wanted me to not, like, some people will take themselves away from you just so you don't have a good time. And then maybe later regret it, and this has happened, later regret it, and then try to hit you up as if you were always friends. That is an enemy in plain sight. It is outright evil. It is a demon. And guess what? When you don't do what they want, when they weren't there for you, you guys could have been bros. You just could have done it. But no. They wanted to take themselves away from you to try to cause misery to your life so you would hopefully fail, because my friend might be doing better than me and he looks like he's happy and he's confident, he's doing things, and I'm just going to take myself away from him. I'm just going to take myself away from him so he fails. And I want to get him down. This is what people will do to you today, bro. I've been through it all, folks. I've been through it all. I've been through every kind of backstabbing, betrayal you could possibly think of. All of it. And there is a solution to all of it. You do something about it. You keep improving your life. You don't stop and feel bad and stoop down to their level. That's not what you do. You keep fighting. You do something about it. You don't sit around and pity and crying about it and all this stuff. You actually do something about it. You keep improving your life. You then meet new people, better friends, new friends. And guess what? At that exact second, when now you're living in happiness without them, they want to come back. Because they can see clearly that you are good without them. That's when people will come back. That's when your past chicks will come back, when you're good without them. But whenever you really wanted them in your life and you were having a good time, it's not because you were needy. It's not because you're a simp. It's not because of none of that. It's because that was a good girl at one point in your eyes and a good candidate for a wife. But guess what? She had to play her games. She had to do all the disgusting shit she done. But now that you're happy without her and you don't need her and you don't have a want and desire for her, oh, she's coming. You quit. Now she's coming. Bro, I cannot, like, Oh my goodness. I cannot stand people like this. I cannot stand people like this, bro. And like, they must think you're just, we're dropping your head as a child or something. They must think you're just stupid. Like, you got to be kidding me. Like, we know what you're doing. But you think we don't. You think you're being smart, but we're outsmarting you. And that's why this is a no-go. That's why you reject her. That's why you're no longer friends with anybody you were friends with in the past. You're living a completely new life. That is why. Oh, lately I need a light bulb fixed. I'm moving away. My whole life I'm gonna start from scratch. Acid artisan trap. Fuck, hot Marcus is back. It's gonna be wild for me to adapt, but I'm willing to go through it. I ain't starving a rap. I'm soul searching. You just keep going. You will get betrayed. As a chosen one, you will get betrayed. Things are going to happen to you. Countless amounts of bad things is going to happen to you, bro. There's been tragedies happen since the day I stepped on earth. My little bitty feet stepped on earth. There was tragedies happening. Tragedies. That people that know me know about these things, but I've even mentioned before on my channel, but I don't even want to start to get into all of it because it's just too long of a story. But there's been crazy things happen to me since I was born. I did not have a fair shake, and life is not supposed to be fair, but it's up to us to take accountability and do something about it. I had to be the man of the house at a young age. Father passed away at the age of 2. Tragic accident. Things happen. And we have to do something about it. I still grew up around strong men. Had an uncle right across the road. Did a lot of things, golfed together, worked on stuff together, had first cousins right down the road, all that kind of stuff. But still, it's still a tragic, tragic thing. And we have to go through things in life, guys. We have to go through things in life. And after all you've been through, you still get betrayed by friends. You still get betrayed by these females, and not one of them are your friend. Like, bro, females are not your friend. Like, they're very, very, very fickle. Like, far more fickle than any man. Even your haters, they're far more fickle than them. And it is the truth. Females can turn on you like this, bro. I've been blocked by so many females just because I did not respond or reply or something crazy. They just get super like, bro, what are you doing? Like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, they're super fickle. The littlest things, and they just turn so fast, so easy. With no understanding, no nothing. That is their way to cope. And like, it's never right for us to express the truth, is it? In these people's eyes. It never is. Because we should always just have to bend over backwards for everybody else, shouldn't we? It's the way a lot of people set you up in life. They demand things from you. You must do this. You must answer me. You must do this when I want you to do this. You can't just live your life. It's a problem when you live your life. It's never a problem when they live their life and they want nothing to do with you, but the second they want something to do with you, it's now a problem whenever you keep that same energy that they kept. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. Now it's a problem. It's always this way. That's why these people are failures. It always just has to, nothing can possibly go wrong for them. You can make everything in the world go wrong for me, I'll still find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, and guess what, guys? I have a will, and so don't a lot of you. Impose your will. Impose your will on this clown world that we're in. Do not give up. Do not surrender. Do not back down. If people want to be fickle and block you because you did not respond, let them. Let them. You are a busy, busy fella. You got shit to do. You don't gotta wipe everybody's ass. You don't gotta just be a yes man and cater to everyone else's needs. And who are they again? What are they doing for you again? They your wife? She cooking and cleaning for you? She taking care of you in the bedroom? I think not. So why are you wiping ass? Why are you kissing cheeks? Nah. You know what? I reciprocate. For the people that have done things for me in life, I have reciprocated. Go ahead and ask them. In fact, I tenfold it. And I will always be that person. Always. I'm actually a thoughtful person. Like, I have done things for people when I didn't need to. And like, it really is in me to be that person, but at the same time, you can't get taken advantage of. You can't. And unfortunately, there's too many people in this world today looking to take advantage of you. When you are a man or a woman of value, it will happen. That is what you have to never lose thought of. It is a cutthroat, like I said, ruthless world we're living in today. Oh, yay. It is. It really is. And when you're happy without them, it's a problem. Oh, it's a problem. Big problem. Big problem. They're coming at you frantically, in a frenzy. They're just coming for you. Oh. They're coming hard. They're coming hard. And not in that way. They're just coming for you. They're not coming. Sicko. But it's the truth. It is the truth. I've seen it time and time again. People love you when you're hot. When you're hot, when you're the hot shot, when you got it going, people love you then. Or they hate you. They will hate you if you don't allow them to use you the way they want. They always think they're smarter than you, but you are smarter than them. Whether they want their little egos to admit that or not, you are. Because they're trying to do things, you see what they're doing, and it's like, ha, 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 like, you can't do this to me. You can't. Ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. There's nothing better than that, because guess what? People got over on me before. People have got over on you guys before, and there's nothing better than knowing what's going on, so they can't do it again. You can't get what you want. Finally, the tables have turned. It is your turn to live in misery. Because whenever I was miserable, you were nowhere to be seen. You were nowhere to be found. But now that you're up, hi. Hello, stranger. Long time no talk. What? What? The difference between us and them is we do something about our misery. We do something about the tough times. We do something about when we go through things. We work hard. We overcome. We adapt. We overcome. They just complain and moan and cry about it and try to use you to try to come up. And if you let them do this, they will get over on you. They will take your shine. They will take your soul. They're coming to distract you. They're coming to stop you. Understand what the devil is, folks. Understand. They don't want you to live the life that they see the potential that you could be living. You see the potential you have. They also see the potential you have, and they don't want you to see it. They want to blind you from that. They want to try to stop you. Because they know you're on a collision course to the top. They want that to stop. They don't want you to live in shine while they live in misery. Because it's the misery they chose. They didn't do something about it. You have to do something about it. You have to do something about your life. If your life ain't what you want it to be, if your life is not what you want it to be, you have to get up. run outside like David Goggins, do 100 laps around your house, do whatever you have to do. I was doing crazy stuff like that, guys. I promise you, I swear to God. Back when I was living at my parents' house, before I moved out of there and started being able to get on my own, a long, long time ago, in my early 20s, I was up at night, in the dark, at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, at night, while it's still dark, running the roads with my tracksuit on, with my tight running sneakers on. They were orange and bright. I could see my damn feet, and that's about it. There was no streetlights where I was running. There was no nothing. It was pitch black, but I know the roads, obviously. Put headphones in. And I'm running down the road like a man on a mission. And I'm not thinking, I'm just going. I'm in a zone. I'm listening to a song, and I'm just in my zone. I feel indestructible. There's nothing that can take me out. Like sometimes I look to the side of the woods and I almost hope an animal comes out so I can just grab it by its neck and wrestle it, because I just feel unstoppable right now. I almost wish a coyote would just pop out so I can just wrestle it. Like, bro, you need that kind of crazy in your life. Like, if you're not where you want to be, you need that kind of crazy in your life. And I give this advice to you guys because I've been there. I've done it. And I still got the crazy me, and I still do crazy things to this day, but it's like, there's different phases, there's different levels, there's different things, there's different ways you have to perform at different times. You just got to be smart about things. And don't choose to just be a victim forever. Yes, people have done us wrong. You're not a victim for saying people have done you wrong, but you would be if that's all you're saying and not doing anything about it. You must do something about it. If you didn't have a fair shake with family, with your upbringing, with certain things, that can't be the narrative for just years and years and years and years and years and years down the road. Like, break yourself out of it. If people's trying to hold you back, break yourself out of it. Absolutely explode. Take no prisoners. This is what you must do. Because everyone around you, bro, that is miserable is trying to make you miserable. This is the world we're in. You post something on social media, everyone's judging you. There might be a few people, and maybe a handful, maybe 2, maybe even 10 that like you, respect you, whatever, and maybe even more than that. But for as many people that do like you, there's also that many, if not more, that don't. That's now talking behind your back. This is all the truth, folks. This is all the truth. It's just how it goes. When you're good, when you're doing good, when you a sexy beast, yeah, the haters are coming. The haters are coming out of the woodworks. Throw a log at me, buddy. You know what I'll do? I'll chop it in 3 with an axe, and I'll throw all 3 pieces at you. Ding, ding, ding. Out.